These are the forward thinkers, setting a new bar and reinventing for the new normal.
What makes it possible for a bank to be able to have the confidence to give someone credit?
From banking and fintech.
When we design products, it's very customer focused.
So what fintechs typically do is they give better access and more convenient access to customers to access financial services.
We put the customer as the beginning and the end of our business.
Payments and commerce, transport and logistics, to digital media, health, retail and agriculture. They are changing players of the decade whose innovations are creating a new and lasting template for success and changing the world around us. BD Future Series, brought to you by Business Day. Today on Business Day Future Series, we are headed to Westagro, a Nigerian agri-tech company on a mission to curb food insecurity in Nigeria. Westagro Agriculture and Food Processing Limited is one of the top transformer visionaries fighting to shape the future of Nigerians, not just locally, but globally.
Westagro stands for progressive food production in Nigeria. We want to ensure that every Nigerian has access to good and organically raised foods.
Westagro Agriculture and Food Processing Limited is one of the top transformer visionaries fighting to shape the future of Nigerians, not just locally, but globally. We are known for our holistic agricultural practices, ranging from the cultivation of cash crops such as tomatoes, pepper, cucumber, watermelon, plantain, banana, and others, to the livestock section of the industry, which includes rearing of cattle, fishery, and others. At Westagro Agriculture and Food Processing Limited, we are passionate about solving the critical issues facing Nigerians as regards healthy food production and consumption.
When you look at the Nigeria's 2019 budget, you see that we have about 8.92 trillion, right? Okay, then according to National Bureau of Statistics, we discovered that in 2019 alone, about 22.8 trillion naira was spent on food consumption. What does this mean? It means there's huge potential in the agri sector, especially in the food industry. And then if every one of us, you and I, can come into agri sector to play in any of the value chain, we'll be able to provide food and tackle the food insecurity. And then number two, we'll be able to help Nigeria boost our national economy, generally. Westagro stands for progressive food production in Nigeria. We want to ensure that every Nigerian has access to good and organically raised foods. And then with this, what we are trying to put on the table for Nigerians, for you and I, is that a project called Farm to World Project. In this, we want to empower 1,000 Nigerian youths to own their farm. We train them, we consult for them, and we ensure that they succeed before the end of 2021. And this is a great plan that we have put in place, and it is working effectively already. For us at Westagro, we know that we can't produce all foods. So right now we are into cattle farming, we are into fish farming, we are into plantain farming, and then vegetable farming. And we also understand that one of the staple foods in Nigeria is gari, which is cassava. So what we are doing is to partner with cassava farmers, in their locality, and to ensure that when they plant organically, we uptake, and then we process into gari and other byproducts that can be achieved from cassava. With this, at least they are rest assured that each time they plant, they have Westagro has got their back to harvest, to offtake and pay them at premium while we process to face the market. And then secondly, for individuals who are interested in agri sector, what we have put in place is an investment scheme, okay, which is more like a collaboration where you have the funds, you partner with us, and we help you to farm with your funds. And at every harvest, you get a guaranteed sum of money paid into your account. And this is very, very guaranteed. And we ensure we insure the farms to guard against losses. And we also ensure that we employ competent hands and committed minds to manage the affairs of the farm. We have a farm at Remo in Ogun State, and we have over 300 acres, that is here marked for farming. We have just done about 100 acres, and we have acquired another 100 acres just to ensure that we are able to keep producing food for Nigerians. In addition to that, we have also acquired some 100 plus of land in Ekpe in Lagos State, just to ensure that Nigerians who reside in Lagos and are interested in agri can own a part of our Westagro Farms estate at Ilara Ekpe and then practice farming. With this, we are sure that there will be enough food production in Nigeria, in Lagos, and then that would drastically reduce the rate of unemployment and boost the nation's economy.
The secret of a successful economy lies in the constant improvement of the agro industry. So far so good. The response of the market to Westagro products and brand has been amazing. We have a lot of people that have subscribed for our investment option. We have a lot of people that have been partaking in uptaking our farm produce, our organically raised farm produce. So the response of the market to our product has been awesome and amazing so far so good. At Westagro, our UPS that we are proposing to customers is that apart from we producing these organic foods, we process them. So the ability for us to process and add value to our farm produce is our main unique value proposition that we are giving to our clients. At Westagro Farms, our current products that we have right now, we have the fish farm, the cattle farm, the plantain farm, and the vegetable farm. Like from our vegetable farm, we have cucumber, watermelon, pepper, maize, and different types of vegetables. Likewise, on the fish farm, we process smoked catfish and we also sell live catfish. So apart from the farm produce, we also have another produce at Westagro Farms Village at Ekpe, whereby as an individual, we are looking at training you to become a farmer, a corporate farmer. We are looking at raising 1,000 farmers before July 21 at Westagro Farms Estate at Ekpe, whereby we give them trainings. After they secure a portion of our farm estate, they can also start subsistence farming on a large scale. So, and apart from that, we also have our investments in plantain farm. It's also part of our produce, whereby as an individual, you can join us, can buy a portion of our farm estate, then we'll manage it for you. As you all know that there are a lot of industries that even during this pandemic, they are booming. And agro business is among the first industry like Westagro Farms, we are into food processing. So the pandemic didn't affect our supply or our demand because, no matter what, the food is constant. During the pandemic, we were still supplying, we were operating on the farm, but it has affected us in the head office due to social distancing. When the clients come around, we just need to maintain the social distancing, and also other effect that we now have clients that cannot come down to the office to pick down their contract. But apart from that, it has not stopped patronage. All works on the farm is going on in top gear.
When it comes to building of products in Westagro, honestly, Westagro have been so supportive. They have been amazing. They will provide you with necessary equipment that you need to carry out your products to be effective. We are doing our live catfish. We are processing it to smoked catfish, and we sell to retailers, we sell to wholesalers, we sell to local markets. And on recently, we are doing our meat sharing. That's the cow meat sharing, and we share our cow. We sell packaging. We sell the beef, the boneless beef. It's packaging. We do our goat meat sharing too. So, and we deliver to your doorstep. So Westagro is so amazing. And when you have an idea as a staff to give to the management of the company, they will welcome your idea fantastic, and they will support with everything you need to do. And obviously, we are planning our tomato paste to process everything, and everything will be going to the local markets, to the export markets, to supermarkets, to any market that you need, so you can get your product from. So Westagro has been amazing. Working with Westagro has been so awesome. So the experience has been so good.
The COVID-19 has not really changed our patronage in the sense that as an agri organization, we are still producing food, and we are meeting our clients' needs and their wants. We are still farming, the farmers are working, the food industry is something we cannot do without. Food is a constant commodity, so it has not really affected us. But as regards the work ethics, you can see that the COVID-19 rules must be strictly adhered to. So it keeps changing, and we keep, working in line with the guidelines of the COVID-19 lockdown rules. We, go to the farm on inspection. Normally we do every third Saturday of the month, but because of the rules, we have to do virtual inspection with our clients online. We also have to send our clients patronage details to them basically online. We do most of our marketing online. We need to reach out to them no matter what. So with the work ethics has not really changed much. Just have to make sure we do what we do and adhere strictly to the social distance rules and the COVID-19 rules as well.
Actually, it has been awesome, and it has been great though, because one of their major thing is they love it when you meet up with their target and when you meet up with their demands, and also they work with timing. And one of the things with our company is that what we do with farm produce, and it's everyday consumable goods. So it has been a great awesomeness to work with them, because once you meet up with their demands, and you supply them good products, you are good to go with them. And their mode of request has been a great privilege for us as well, because it's every day we patronize and we go to them and research to them. And the experience has been awesome, because they give, especially me, they give me the morale to relate with people, and a lot of exposure, things I'm not even familiar with in the market. By working with them, I was able to know how to do pricing, to know how to go for to sort market, to do things. I was able to gain that from them. So it has been a huge and an awesome privilege to work with them.
It's been encouraging and also challenging. For you to convince them, people that have been going as far as going to Mile 2 to go and get their goods on their own, their product. So we make it known to them that all these things that they go far for, we can get it across to them in the comfort of their room, so that they don't need to stretch themselves. Talk about the value of what they get from us. The value is intact, not that the value is depreciating, and also encourage because they are ready to buy. So far you meet up with the time, they are ready to buy. And they give us the room for my bargaining, how much this, how much that, and at the end of the day, we arrive at a good point. And they've been encouraging, they've been standing with us, and then we will appreciate them a lot. For example, talk about the quantity, any amount, talk about 50 bags of cucumber, for example, 100 bags, we are ready to supply at their doorpost. They don't need to stretch themselves. So we've been doing that, and then partnering with the market women have been encouraging, and they've been doing very well. We appreciate them a lot.
The response of our clients or customers to Westagro investment and farm produce has been so overwhelming and welcoming, considering the fact that people now understand that agriculture comes first in whatever investment and things you're doing in life. So if I have to rate it, it's about 95% positive response so far, so good.
All right, in terms of agri-sector investment, we have several opportunities for Nigerians. We'll take it from the investment angle. You can partner with us, you can collaborate with us with your funds, and then, for instance, you invest ₦1 million in our fish farm, we guarantee you a certain amount of money at every cycle, that's every 6 months. Aside that, you can also partner with us in the area of our food, our produce, okay? You can buy our smoked catfish cheap, and then you sell, at a very good profit. And the other part is the ownership scheme, where you acquire a land, at 600,000 naira for the plantain farm, and then we manage the plantain for you, the plantain farm, for 3 good years, and we pay you returns at every harvest. With this, you are able to keep your job, and you're able to earn passively from your investment with Westagro Farms, and all these are fully guaranteed and then fully insured to ensure that there are no stories. Yeah, the major challenges in the industry start with lack of trust. A lot of farmers or farming companies have issues with their workers not being honest enough. But what we are doing at Westagro is to ensure that we train our workers. So the major challenge is to lack of trust in the area of workers, and the second thing is lack of trust in the area of investors. The investors do not trust some of the farming companies that are springing up today, and the reason is a lot into digital farming. So what we think we can do in that area is to ensure that for every company that is going into farming or into the agri sector, ensure you deliver on every promise, and for you as an investor, ensure you do your findings very well before you commit your funds. And then another challenge that we're having has to do with logistics, transporting produce from the farm. Despite that we have our logistics arm, but transporting from the farm to the city can be challenging at times. But and that means because the roads are bad, so if the government can help us fix the road and we can have a stable electricity at the farm, even in Lagos, then we'll definitely have a smooth running of in the agri sector and in the agri industry generally. Yeah, at Westagro we are committed to serving Nigerians. We are committed to producing organically raised farm produce. We have a cattle farm, cattle ranch. In there, we also have an abattoir. We also have a mini butchery where we raised, in the cattle ranch, we raise cows that are organically raised, cows, goats, and ram. And then we have a very clean and neat abattoir where we slaughter according to what global standard or global practices. And then we have the mini butchery where we package our meats and send them to Lagos or to Ogun State. The same thing, we have our mini processing plants for the feed mill. We generate our feeds for the fish and our cattle. Also, our vegetable farms span across cucumber, watermelon, tomato, pepper, and what have you. So with this, we are doing everything possible to ensure that all our produce are organically raised and all the animals are organically raised as well, just to ensure that there are no problems when it comes to consumption of foods that are produced by Westagro Farms. Thank you.
Thank you.